Hey, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to Upstate Speedtests. Through a series of fortunate events, I had the opportunity to get gigabit service through Greenlight Fiber. Greenlight, as you know from my previous video, is a new to our area fiber optic provider based out of Rochester, New York, and they are laying fiber and offering speeds up to 2 gigabits per second. You can go watch it in the video before this one. You'll see all more of the details. So I'll give you a quick tour of my network setup here. This is the ONT that brings the fiber in from the street and converts it to Ethernet. Up here to my junky Linksys router that I bought 3 or 4 months ago. Going to be returning it because the Wi-Fi performance is just terrible. I'll show you in a minute what I mean. This is my 3 terabyte network drive that I back up all my YouTube content onto. So now that I've given you the tour, let's do some wired speed testing as opposed to the wireless speed testing we did before. So I've got my 2021 iPad Pro 12.9 inch, and I have a cat entering the frame, hooked up via wired Ethernet adapter, and let's give it a go on wired gigabit internet symmetrical. Looks like we're going to top out around 920 on the download. And ironically, the upload is always slightly faster than the download, which I find to be hilarious, compared to cable anyway. Let's do one more speed test server just for kicks. Alright, now we're going to do an nperf test here. Alright, I like nperf. It's kind of a fun app. It gives you a more in-depth test. So it looks like $8.99 on the download and about $9.30 or so on the upload. About a 23 millisecond ping. Google 0.41, Facebook 0.79, 1.27 on Amazon, less than a second on Zoom, and whatever that last one was, it went by a little too quickly for me. Running the video test at 360p. We're up to 1080p on the video test now. And there we go, 92.17 browsing performance, 98% streaming performance. It's about as good as it gets. And up next, I'll show you guys some wireless tests and maybe even show you my indoor mobile performance on T-Mobile and Verizon while we're at it. Alright, so this is why I hate my Linksys router that I got at Sam's Club. Thought I got a good deal on it, but apparently it's because the performance is kind of crappy. So we're maybe 2 feet away from the router, tops. And it's topping out at 450 on the download. And a little over 5 on the upload. Now, being this close to the router, especially when the box has it rated at multi-gig speeds on the 5 gigahertz band, there's no excuse for that kind of performance. I expect a little bit of a degradation, if I'm a little further away from the router, but that's just ridiculously bad. So, give me 1 second. And now, just for fun, let's test our T-Mobile N41 mid-band performance indoors. and it's very, very respectable. The tower is probably like a mile and a half from here. Upload, of course, nowhere near fiber, but that's expected. Give me 1 second, I'll switch over to Verizon for you.